Today I will be showing you the process of how to tape your lacrosse stick. There are several things you will need in order to complete the taping of your stick. This includes hockey tape, which will provide grip and give you a great sense for where to place your hands when shooting or passing a lacrosse ball. Next, you will need to have a lacrosse shaft. This is the metal part of your stick that holds the head. There are two different types of shafts: a long pole, which is what a defender in the game of lacrosse uses, and a short pole, which offensive players in the game of lacrosse use. The defensive player's job is to make sure that the opposing team is unable to score a goal against yours, while the offensive objective is to score goals for your team. So, we will begin with discussing the different areas of a short pole. This is your butt end, which is mandatory to have while playing the game of lacrosse. This is mandatory because without this piece of equipment, there is a threat that someone may be injured with the metal end of the shaft. There are two different ways I personally like to tape my lacrosse stick. One of the most common types of ways to tape a lacrosse stick today is where your bottom hand is placed in order to ensure as much grip is needed to keep your hands from sliding on the shaft. First step we will begin with is with our tape. Take the tape and make sure to place it on an angle on the shaft, beginning on the butt end, to make sure that the butt end does not slide off the shaft when you shoot. Pull the tape taut and begin to twirl the lacrosse stick with your offhand that is not using the tape. Make sure the tape begins to go up the shaft and continue this process for as high as you like your tape. I normally like my tape about 9 inches up the shaft, which ensures a great place to place my hands when I'm shooting or passing. This also gives me a lot of grip for when I play. So continue taping till so I like it right around here. Make sure to pull the tape nice and taut and tear. And then make sure that you place the tape nice and firmly on the stick and rub your thumb over it a couple times. Make sure that the tape is firmly down. You can also use glue in order to keep the tape down. After I've completed the bottom hand of where my tape goes, I also like to put a little bit of tape where my shooting hand, or my top hand as most people call it, also goes. I'll begin taping right around here, probably about 4 or 5 inches above my bottom hand tape. And again, you complete the same motion and twirl the stick as you also go around the stick with the tape. And continue this for as long as your preference. Doesn't really matter. My preference is a little bit larger so that my hand fits where the tape is. And again, rip the tape there and make sure to firmly place the tape on the stick by rubbing your hand with the tape and keeping the tape down. Again, most people prefer that way, or some other people like to put glue over it. This is what the tape should look like after you have completed this process. Another easy way to quickly put tape on your stick if you don't have a lot of time to do it is called the candy cane. They call it the candy cane, of course, because it looks like candy cane. And you just continually wrap the tape around the stick up the shaft, spacing it out evenly. And it is a quick, easy way to put a nice amount of tape to provide some grip. And that is how to tape your stick.